What's going on YouTube? Back to another video. If your day's not going good, I hope tomorrow is better. And subscribe, click the subscribe button, notification bell, or subscribe. Thank you for your loyalty. We have another product review with Temu here. And man, I'm super excited for this one, especially for the end of this video, because we will be testing a 400mm lens, a 400 to 800 to be specific. I don't want to get no spoilers, but I'm a little excited for that one. I'm just saying. Make sure you go ahead and download the Temu app, and all new users get access to a $100 coupon bundle. And you can get any one of these products on this list for as little as $1. You can go ahead and check out the link in the description, or you can scan the QR code on screen now. And also make sure when you do download the app, go ahead and make sure to type in this code into the search bar so that you can go ahead and make sure you get access to all your benefits. Okay, now that that's out the way, let's get this video. I'm excited, let's go. So the first item up on this list is going to be this 2 set of black U3 wireless microphone transmitters and receivers. I'm gonna be real, I kind of messed this one up. I'm gonna be completely honest. This only works with like microphones or like XLR plugins. When I saw wireless mic transmitter and receiver, I thought it was like similar to like what I'm using now. It's not. These ones are. So here we have, I'm gonna butcher the name, we have the 𝑘𝒉 wireless mics. And was I bamboozled a little bit still? Yes, because these are for phones. So we are officially testing the audio quality of these mics. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the name. They are meant for phones. I'm not sure if you can connect them to to like a mirrorless camera. I'm damn near positive you can, but this is what they're meant for. Now, I'm gonna take it off so that we can see the audio quality difference. Audio change. What is it looking like? What does it sound like? Is it like a crazy difference? I don't know. So after reviewing the mic myself, I would 100% say like, it's good. It's good, but I would expect nothing less. I mean, the rise of like phone mics, you can get some pretty good ones for about $2 from the TikTok shop or something like that. So like, I wouldn't expect, and those are like super small ones. So with these having like a higher quality build, I would not expect anything less. Like I said, the only thing I don't like is that there was no attachment for like wind protection. Maybe it sounds good and there's no issue with wind protection or like with the wind being loud, but I feel like there would be, especially that there's nothing to cover this. Solid product though. Not mad at it. Moving on though to the next product. We're gonna go ahead and jump into one of my favorites on this list. Surprisingly, is going to be the Flex tripod. Man, these have been useful for me since like 2019 when I was doing regular vlogs and stuff like that with like friends and all of that, bro. I haven't had one in so long. It makes it super easy to just do quick little setups. Like as an example, like I have on screen, like bro, it's super simple to just do like little quick. I just gotta set something up real quick. Let me go ahead and, pop this on here. Or if I want to do handheld, you know what I mean? It just makes it so much easier because I don't have any small handheld tripods. I don't, and it's sturdy too. Like it's not flimsy. It bends where it needs to, and when you do bend it, it stays. You know what I mean? This thing is good. I'm gonna be real. This is 100% my favorite product from this. And when I saw this, I'm like, damn, I forgot about these, bro. And I need one. I don't have one in my arsenal. Now I do. The next item on this list is going to be the Hazy Mist Effect Soft Focus Camera Filter. Optical glass for 52 to 82mm lenses, dreamy portraits, yada yada yada. Now, what it presumes that this is supposed to do is give like a dreamy effect to a lot of things. And I'm gonna be real, even just looking through it, it just looks like glass. I'm gonna be honest, it's not doing much for me. It doesn't make anything like softer in any way or anything like that. Maybe it's just like I said, because it's like a pretty small effect, maybe it needs to be at night or under specific lighting situations, but I'm not too sure. I'm gonna be real, it didn't really do much for me or like really show me much of anything, but teach their own. Now that we got those ones out the way, we're gonna go ahead and tap into the things that y'all came here to see. First up, we have the mini body action camera. It is a 1080p full HD wearable action camera, portable video recorder, 12 battery, yada yada yada. It claims it has night vision, autofocus, auto exposure, one-click video, auto playback, one-click, you know what I mean? It's claiming a lot of things and coming in at $22. Use the code, you might be able to get it for like $1. I'm just saying. But we're gonna go ahead and put this thing to the test. I'm just curious to see what it'll go ahead and look like. And I mean, the design is pretty small. It's pretty simple. It is super lightweight. I'm gonna be real. And it comes with a little pocket, little backpack thing, so you just like clip onto yourself and I guess use it in that way. So after going ahead and reviewing this, it gives way more of like a vintage old school camera than like what it claims. You know what I mean? I don't know. but it is still pretty interesting that this thing can even record in the first place. So it does come with this flip screen so that you can go ahead and shoot away from you or towards you, and then you just go ahead and flip it. So we're recording now, right? So, I mean, if I was to be running, y'all see, I know, hold on, I'm at a party, it says action camera, right? So I wanna see how stable that is, but to be fair, if it's shooting in 1080, what frame rate is it shooting at? I'm not really too sure. But y'all see what it's looking like. Hello, is it gonna turn off? Right, so that was an issue I was having before as well. Like it won't stop recording. 1080p, it's a small camera, 20 bucks. It's not horrible by any means. For the price, especially if you can grab that and nab that for like $1, you go ahead and take that to a party or a car meet. I'm just saying, bro, I'm just saying. That might be the perfect setting for a camera like that. Next up on this list, which I was also super excited for, is going to be the 4K Ultra HD action camera. Our Life 4K Ultra HD action camera, Wi-Fi, 32 gig memory card included, transparent underwater sports camera, digital zoom, autofocus, LCD display, rechargeable battery, ideal for outdoor ventures, underwater photography. I have used this, I've tried it, and this genuinely does give me like really vintage, like camcorder vibes. Like you got the date in the top left corner or the top right corner and everything. It gives that vibe of like in a horror movie when they're filming themselves like from their POV. That's the vibe that camera gives. And I know for a fact that it looks super good at like a party or like a rave kind of style party event, or even something like I said, like a car meet. But when we took it out in the field, and I'm talking the football field, oh boy, I would not use this for that. I wouldn't use it during any type of daytime anything. It needs to be a situation where it's like you're at a car meet and it's like nighttime with lights and stuff like that. I feel like that's probably the best way to use this. And I unfortunately don't have a situation like that to test it, but I do think that'll be best. But with all things considered, I think now it's time to go ahead and see if it's gonna be useful or still workable after we go ahead and try to throw it under some water. Give me a second, give me a second. Never mind, I'm not gonna do it. This will not work underwater. This case makes it so that it's waterproof. I'm sitting here thinking like, yo, this thing right here, cause this is what it looks like out of the camera. I'm like, this little thing cannot be waterproof. This whole thing is literally like sealed. Like if y'all can see, right? Nothing's getting in and out of there. The whole thing is sealed. So yeah, never mind. We're not gonna test that. But that is super cool that it came with that. And that is what makes it like good for underwater photography. Specifically because it comes with like a way for you to push the buttons and all of that stuff while it's still in its cage. So that's super cool. So next up on our list, the most useful item on this list. And I will eventually be giving this away. No time soon. I think I'm gonna hold this off for Christmas time. But y'all already know how I feel about this monitor. Like, I've talked about this so many times on numerous occasions actually. So I'm just gonna actually insert from another video of how I feel about this, what type of monitor this is, and why people should have it. Free world monitor. There's no better bang for your buck you're gonna get when it comes to a camera monitor. The thing is everything you need from a camera monitor. There are more expensive options that come with touch screen and yada yada, but this one coming in at 100 bucks, it does everything you need it to. It was the first camera monitor that I bought. It comes with a little screen shade. It does what it's supposed to do. It monitors your screen. That's all you need it for. Now, the beautiful thing is you can get this monitor from Temu from significantly less with the discount code. That's the beautiful thing. I've tested it. There's nothing crazy. I know how y'all be feeling about Temu stuff and stuff like that. There's nothing crazy about it. It works exactly how a FEELWORLD monitor should work. Gas. Absolutely gas. So this product is gonna be a little more aimed towards my people doing things like media days, or that just have big setups for like super long days. If you're doing like a wedding and you have a lot of equipment with you, or any type of event where you're doing stuff all day and you have to bring a lot of your like rig, setups, stands, all of that, a cart. It took me a little minute. I was doing media days for like 2 years before I ended up buying a cart, and I would just carry everything. I've invested into carts. I'm pretty sure y'all have seen in a lot of my videos me wheeling my cart around. And this is pretty much that. It's a cart, it's an equipment cart. The thing I really like about this one are the wide wheels. I was using it, right? I went to go test it. I'm like, yo, this feels like significantly smoother than the $100, $120 one I got from Dick's Sporting Goods. And it's the wide little tires, the wide wheels on them. And man, it really does make all the difference, especially on different type of terrain. My only downside with this cart is the fact that it is not bigger. A lot of my other carts are bigger and they can fit like my whole my whole crate that I bring with me that has like my smaller accessories, and then I can put stuff on top of that. This one does not fit that, but it can still find usage in other type of media days or events or anything where I have a lot of equipment with me. So I don't have to carry it around. I can just wheel it around and make it, it's all about efficiency. So like I said, with this cart coming in at like, what, 45 bucks before the discount, come on, you genuinely cannot go wrong with it. I would suggest looking for a bigger version. And then last but certainly not least, we have the telephoto zoom lens 420 to 800 millimeter f8.3 to f16 telephoto zoom lens for Canon, Nikon, DSLR. It comes manual focus, durable white and black design, optical zoom capability, camera lens attachment, sleek design, compatible multiple camera models. Now it comes with those two models that it says, but you can get it for Sony and it comes in at 80 bucks. I also had to buy an attachment because it wasn't for the Sony E mount. It was for like a different Sony mount. So I was able to buy an attachment and use this lens. I've been so excited for this one, bro. I don't know. I don't think y'all understand how excited I was because it's like a 400 to 800 zoom lens. Even if it is an f8 to f16, 80 bucks? Oh yeah. I'm gonna transition y'all to when I was testing this in multiple situations. We tested it, just its ability to work and how it looks. We also tested it in the real world, and I'm talking photos, like football photos. So I'm gonna transition y'all there. Have fun, have fun. I'm pretty sure y'all have waited this entire video for. I know I would have, because it's probably the most interesting thing that I was able to order. Is going to be this 400 to 800 millimeter lens. Y'all see how far those flares are. I'm at the end zone. That's the 50, so about 50 yards out. I want to see how close I can get for photos, and also how good the photos end up looking. Let's go ahead and see, man. I'm curious. I'm super curious. And we're gonna throw this on for some photos real quick. All right, so, and I can't even really tell like what's like really in focus because I can't see my screen all that much, right? But let's go ahead and zoom in all the way. So we got all the way to the 800. So at this point, I'm all the way across the football field. That's how far I'm able to see right now. And if I go to them coaches right there, bro, yeah, the hardest part right now is seeing if things are actually in focus. Okay, all right. That's about as much of this I can bear. I'm gonna be completely real. The manual focus is kind of really hard to do as things are moving closer and further from you. It's super shaky, and I feel like it's just not the sharpest thing in the world. It's super hard to get good photos out of this, as I'm sure we all expect. Now, with y'all seeing what I saw, let me know what y'all think. It really does suck that I couldn't get any shots of the moon, bro. It was never out. Let me check right now, actually. Nope. Like, unfortunately, these past few days at night, it has been cloudy. I haven't been able to test it when it comes to like astronomy photography. I feel like that would be so perfect for this. And I'm going to keep this specifically for that because I don't have an 800 millimeter lens. Now, is it sharp by any means? No. The manual focus sucks. It sucks, bro. It sucks to use, but at the same time, I'm not good at manual focus. And doing that for like sports is ass. Video-wise, it would not work. Even on a tripod, the thing is shaky. And do not zoom all the way outside 800 millimeter. Oh my God. However, is it interesting? 100%. Am I gonna keep it as like a souvenir and put it like above here with like some of my lenses? 100,000%. Because it's an interesting lens. Like, that's cool. You know, and I know in comparison to like the 7200 or 400 millimeter 2.8 or even a 400 millimeter variable lens, I know it doesn't compare. Bro, when y'all saw the thumbnail and the title, y'all weren't interested? Come on, that's interesting. I don't know, I find that super cool. Would I use it in a real world situation? Absolutely fuck not, no. Would I use it as a challenge? Yes. Like if I could find a lens on Temu that's like a 24 to 70 or in that focal length for 80 bucks, oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make that thing work, but this thing is just so unbearable to use because it is, pause, it's big or long. It ain't got no girth. Pause. Y'all, yo, chill. That's it. That's it for the review, man. Now, like I said, I didn't really get anything of like use, so I won't be doing any giveaway from this. The one thing that I did say is my favorite item on here, I'm gonna keep, of course. Back up. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for stopping by. I appreciate y'all for, tapping back in for another Temu video. These videos are always super interesting to do. I hope they're interesting to watch as well. I hope this one was more interesting to watch rather than the others. Let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about them, because if I do collab with Temu again, I would love to know what y'all would like to see me review. If it would be rather this stuff or more like actual useful things that I know for sure would be useful for you guys. Let me know. Other than that, I appreciate y'all so much. So if y'all like out to the channel, don't forget to check out the link in the description down below for all the information that you can do to get any of these products and download Temu and go ahead and get your $100 coupon bundle. Other than that, love y'all so much. Stay creative. See you next one. Peace.